Hey guys, today I thought I'll share with you some amazing Valentine's baking treats that I've been making recently for this past week. If you are alone or if you're with a loved one or a friend this weekend, I just thought these would be something super nice for you to do. They're so yummy. If you do end up making any of these, then do let me know. Tweet me on Twitter at Annaban17 or just let me know in the comment section below. Let's get straight into it. So first of all, we're going to start off by making this super yummy white chocolate rocky road. You're going to take 800 grams of white chocolate, you're going to split it up and you're going to put it into this mixing bowl. Once you've done that, you're going to put the bowl on top of a pan of boiling hot water and you're just going to melt the chocolate until it's nice and runny. Looks so good. Next up, you're going to take a bag of marshmallows. You're then going to take a cup of dried strawberries and you're going to take 2 cups of dried cranberries. And then you're just going to mix it all together into your white chocolate. Here I started off with the marshmallows. Then I added in the strawberries. And finally I just added in the cranberries as well, mixing it all together. There you go. Once you've got your mixture, you're then going to take your baking tin or tray. Here I just lined it with baking paper and I stuck it down with some butter. You're then going to put your mixture into the tray or dish, whichever you prefer, and then you're just going to spread your mixture around to create a nice even layer. Then just to make it look super pretty, you're going to take some more cranberries and just drizzle that all over the top. Then if you just want some extra prettiness, you're going to take some sprinkles. Here I've got some nice pink and purple ones and you're just going to drizzle that over the top as well. And there you go. White chocolate, simple rocky road. It tastes absolutely incredible. Next up, we're going to make these amazing rose cake pops. So you're going to first off make your cake. Here I cheated and used a cake mix. You're then going to add 2 eggs to the cake mix. And then you're also going to take 120 ml of milk. Once I did this, I just whisked it all together to create our cake mix. I popped it in a baking tin and I lined it with baking paper and just added in the mix. Once you've done this, I then popped the cake into the oven and I set it at 180 degrees. And I just let it cook and then cool afterwards. Once you have your cake, you're then just going to break it up into pieces and put it into another bowl. Then using your hands, you are just going to crumb up your cake pieces until they are nice and crummy, getting out all those big lumps. Next up, I got some ready-made frosting and you're just going to take half of the tub of this. You don't want to use too much, otherwise it will become too gooey. You're then just going to add this to your cake crumbs and you're just going to mix it all together to create a nice gooey sort of mixture, but not too gooey, just so that they stick together. You're then going to take sections of your cake crumb mix and you're just going to mould them into little tiny balls. I've created oval ones instead of round ones, just because I really want the roses to look that more effective. Next up, you're going to make some icing. I just used icing sugar, some water and a little bit of an egg white. And then you're going to take some bamboo sticks, you're going to roll some onto the end and then you're going to apply this to one of your cake balls. As you can see here, I'm just using a little bit and really slowly, carefully applying it. Then after this, you're going to leave to cool for several hours just so that the balls set nice and hard. Now on to the icing petals. I already bought some ready-made coloured icing. I'm just going to roll that out here and then I did actually get a cutter. Now I didn't actually find this that useful. I ended up creating my own petals, which I'll show you in a minute. But here I just took my rose cutter, I cut out my petals, folded it over and then started to apply that to one of my cake balls. Like I said, to create better petals, I found that making my own petals just by carving it out with a knife was actually more effective. I started then to apply these to the balls. just to create my petals. This took a while and was quite a lengthy process, but it was so worth it in the end. The more petals you add, the prettier it starts to look. I did find it really difficult to try and attach the petals onto the cake balls. I do highly recommend getting some icing glue if you can, because this was quite tricky. I got several different colours as well, just to create that really different sort of textured look, and I also mixed together 2 of the colours as well to create a nice marbly effect. I also saw this being done on Pinterest, where you create like a flower type shape, but it didn't really work for me. The petals kept falling off, so again I just literally by hand got individual petals and stuck these on instead. Once you've done this, you literally just leave them to set for a while. I actually put them in the freezer just to like harden for a few minutes. And there you go, right at the end. It's so worth it. These are so pretty and taste absolutely incredible. And then just to add that little bit more girly spritz, I sprayed it all with some spray on gold glitter. You don't have to do this, but I just thought it added that nice extra pretty touch. So there you go, you have got some fabulous rose cake pops. Moving on then, we're going to make these really pretty Millie's cookies with chocolate chips. First of all, I started off with 125 grams of butter. Then I added in 225 grams of caster sugar, and I just mixed this all together. Then when I've done that, I'm just going to lightly beat 1 egg and add this into the mixture. And then I'm also going to take 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and add this in as well. I love this stuff, it smells so good. Once I've done that, I'm just going to mix that all together to create this even more gooey mixture. Then I'm just going to add 225 grams of self-raising flour, which is sift, and start adding this slowly into my mixture. I'm then going to take half a teaspoon of salt and just add this into the mixture as well. And then I'm going to take 200 grams of chocolate chips and just add this in as well. Oh god, this is definitely my favourite bit. Once you've then got your mixture, you're then just going to apply it to a cake tin with some baking paper as well. I actually forgot to get a cookie cutter for this, so I just tried to create my own heart shapes. And I just used a knife just to create that definition. I then popped these into the oven, baked them for 15 minutes and then left them to cool. Now it's on to the fun part, the decorating. I made some pink icing and some white icing, just using icing sugar and water. I then got several different types of sprinkles and I just got decorating. I also got some white chocolate as well. First of all, I added some icing onto one of the love hearts and I just put loads of sprinkles all over it. You can do whatever you want, honestly, get creative with all this. I did, I had so much fun. Here's the white chocolate and I just used that to blob a few little blobs on and create some patterns as well. Watching this back, I just want to eat them all over again. So there we go, we have these amazing chocolate chip Millie's cookies in the shapes of hearts all ready for your loved ones and Valentine's Day. And last but not least, we're going to attempt these unicorn hot chocolates and we're going to make it from scratch. So first of all, we're going to take 2 jars. You're going to take a bowl and you're going to get some more white chocolate, break up the pieces and put this into the bowl. You're then going to place the bowl on top of a steaming hot boiling pan of water and you're just going to melt the chocolate. Once you've done that, you're just going to get your jars, You're going to get your spoon, and taking the chocolate, you're just going to create some really wacky lines and designs in your jar, just to create this marbly type effect. I think this looks so super cool. Once you've done this, you're going to make your hot chocolate. You just melt a little bit more white chocolate, you're going to add in some milk, and then you're going to take your vanilla extract and just add that into the mixture as well. And voila, that's all you need. To create the colour, you're just going to take some food colouring. Here I'm making a nice blue colour. This did mix in a little bit with the white chocolate and did look a little bit funky towards the top as it started to melt. But other than that, I think it looks really cool, particularly with the white chocolate design in the jar. You're then just going to add some whipped cream onto the top and some sprinkles and sparkles, and there you go. You have got your very own unicorn hot chocolate. And I just created this with a pink one as well. So there you go, we've got some unicorn hot chocolate, your white chocolate rocky road, and you've also got these amazing cake pops. Do come and tweet me at Annaban17 if you'd like to attempt to make these, and do show me if you do, because I'd love to see your pictures. And if you make any Valentine's treats this year as well, just let me know. I'd love to see them. So there you go, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Do give it a big thumbs up and come and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and Valentine's Day, and I'll see you all next time in my next video. See you later everyone. Bye!